Let's talk about something that a lot of people secretly struggle with but are too embarrassed to admit. You text them and wait by your phone. You don't hear back fast enough and your mind spirals. You feel anxious when they hang out with friends without you. You want constant reassurance they love you, want you, and won't leave. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. That's called being clingy or needy, and while it comes from a place of fear and insecurity, it can seriously hurt your relationship. But the good news is, you can stop being clingy. You can learn how to feel secure, confident, and grounded in your relationship. You can break the cycle. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop being clingy and needy without pretending you don't care or playing mind games. Let's break it down. Number 1, understand where your neediness comes from. Being clingy usually comes from fear. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of not being enough. Fear that if you're not always available, they'll forget about you. This often starts in childhood or past relationships where your emotional needs weren't consistently met. So now, you're trying to overcompensate, chasing connection to feel safe. When you understand that your neediness isn't because you're crazy or too much, but because you're scared, you can start healing from compassion, not shame. Number 2, build a life outside your relationship. Clinginess grows when your partner becomes your entire world. You stop doing the things that used to bring you joy. You wait on their schedule. You lose your own rhythm. You need to get your life back. Spend time with your friends. Get involved in your hobbies. Set personal goals. The more you love your own life, the less you'll fear losing someone else. Independence is attractive. It also gives you a stronger foundation to stand on emotionally. Number 3, learn how to self-soothe. When you feel anxious or insecure, your first instinct may be to reach out to your partner for reassurance. But not every emotional need should be placed on someone else to solve. Learn how to calm yourself down. Breathe. Journal. Go for a walk. Talk to a trusted friend. Remind yourself that your worth isn't tied to whether someone texts you back right away. The more you learn to handle your emotions on your own, the less needy you'll be in your relationship. Number 4, set healthy boundaries with yourself. A lot of neediness shows up in behavior. Over-texting, checking their social media, obsessing about what they said, overanalyzing. Start setting limits with yourself. For example, tell yourself, I won't double text, or I'm not going to stalk their stories. Catch yourself in the moment and pause. Ask, is this helping me feel better or making it worse? Self-control is a form of self-respect. Number 5, focus on quality, not constant contact. Being in love doesn't mean being in constant contact. What matters is the depth of your connection, not how many texts you exchange per day. Instead of chasing constant attention, look at the quality of your time together. Are you connecting deeply? Are you communicating openly? Are you having real moments together? Let go of the need for quantity and focus on creating meaningful connection. Number 6, trust your partner's intentions. Clinginess often comes from assuming the worst. You think they're pulling away or they don't care anymore when they're probably just tired, busy, or dealing with life. Unless they're showing you real red flags, give them the benefit of the doubt. Trust isn't about being blind. It's about believing in the connection unless you're given a reason not to. When you stop panicking every time there's a delay in communication, the relationship feels safer for both of you. Number 7, communicate your needs the right way. There's a difference between expressing your needs and emotionally dumping them. Instead of saying, why didn't you text me back? Or, do you even care about me? Try something like, I know you're busy, but I feel more connected when we check in during the day. Own your feelings without blaming them. Healthy partners appreciate honest communication that's done with maturity. Number 8, be okay with space. Closeness is important, but space is just as essential. Healthy relationships have a rhythm. Sometimes you're close. Sometimes you both need room to breathe. Don't panic when they need alone time. Don't take it personally. Use that time to pour into yourself. That space actually helps the relationship grow. If you grip too tight, the relationship suffocates. But when you allow space, love flows naturally. Number 9, work on your self-worth. At the root of clinginess is often a belief that you're not good enough, and so you try to earn love by being constantly present, constantly available, constantly checking in. But you don't have to beg for love. You are enough as you are. Start reminding yourself of your value. Do the inner work. Talk to a therapist if needed. Read books. Reflect. Grow. Because the more secure you feel in yourself, the less you'll fear being left. Number 10, Don't confuse intensity with love. Sometimes we confuse anxiety with passion. The high highs and low lows, the obsessive thoughts, the drama. It might feel intense, but it's not healthy love. Real love feels secure. It's calm. It's safe. It's consistent. That might feel boring if you're used to chaos, but it's exactly what you need to stop feeling clingy. Let go of the addiction to intensity and start choosing peace. Let's recap the keys to stop being clingy and needy. Number 1. Understand where your neediness comes from. Number 2. Build a life outside your relationship. Number 3. Learn how to self-soothe. Number 4. Set healthy boundaries with yourself. Number 5. Focus on quality, not constant contact. Number 6. Trust your partner's intentions. Number 7. Communicate your needs the right way. Number 8. Be okay with space. Number 9. Work on your self-worth. Number 10. Don't confuse intensity with love. You don't have to feel anxious all the time. You don't have to chase love to keep it. And you don't have to beg for attention to feel worthy. When you start feeling whole on your own, you'll show up in your relationship from a place of confidence, not fear. And that kind of energy, that's magnetic. If this video helped you see things more clearly, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more relationship advice that actually works.